This is Remington Farms with two Oxbow 8840 seed corn harvesters. Here they come with their other one. So, as I mentioned, these are seed corn harvesters, and seed corn is grown differently than regular just field corn that you might see. So the way seed corn works is there is 4 rows, and then every 4 rows there's a row that's knocked over when it comes time to harvest. And this is the male row. The male row is what is pollinated, and it pollinates all these females out here, and they come along and they detassel it, and this is how they create new hybrids of corn, and this is how seed for corn is grown. So hence the name seed corn. So 4 rows, and then a male row, and then 4 rows. So if you see this out growing, it's not weird, it's just seed corn, now you know. So they use these Oxbow pickers, and they pick it straight off the ear, and they separate the trash from it, and they just leave the ear, and they put that straight into a semi, and they drive it up the road here to Remington Seed Plant, and they process it there on the location. So that's how seed corn works. It's a pretty neat process, and I'm lucky to be able to film it out here where I'm at. So yeah, I think they got probably 4 or 5 New Holland T8 tractors out here, because they got 2 down. Yeah, I think probably 4 New Holland T8 tractors. I think they got 2 here and 1 down there, if I'm not mistaken. And then they got 2 Oxbow 8840 pickers with 16-row Capello chopping corn heads. And you can see those Capellos They do a real nice job right down to the roots in the bottom of the stalk there. So yeah, absolutely amazing what these heads can do. And yeah, the harvesters themselves do a great job with this seed corn. You might also see them being used for sweet corn and things like that. They're commonly used. Anything, really shouldn't call them a seed corn picker because they're ear corn pickers. It's just like a big corn picker. So yeah, big self-propelled units. They got massive motors on them. It's a really neat operation. They got to have a cart or a tractor with a cart right next to them because unlike a conventional combine, there's no storage on board a seed corn harvester. So that's why there's all these big blue tractors running around out here. They don't have a whole lot left to go in this field, I guess. So yeah, these guys make absolute hay out of this seed corn harvest, rolling over thousands of acres with these machines. It's quite the impressive operation they got here. Yeah, you guys, I guess. Shoot, they're both gonna pick right across here, so I might be out of luck. I don't know. We'll have to come through here and get some video. Yeah. Yep, they're gonna come right through here, it looks like. Thank you guys for 2 likes on the stream. Really appreciate that. I'm about to hit 5,000 subscribers here. I really appreciate that as well. Yeah, we'll move over one more row here. Farmer Trio, how's it going? Thanks for joining the stream here. We're out here taking a look at some seed corn harvest this evening. Yeah, you can see these massive wagons they got behind these New Holland Genesis tractors here. Absolutely massive wagons. Hold a lot of corn in one of those, so I guess we're just gonna come on through here and catch the other one on the way back for you guys. It is going great. We're right about to get into harvest season here, so a lot of good content coming on the way as that goes. So yeah, seed corn kind of kicks things off here. Looks like it's gonna be pretty close with these two tractors here. I don't know, they're barely gonna make it here. Wow, that's a close one. You got it. Here they come. Hey Michael, how's it going? Thanks for joining the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. So they're taking out, well, they're 16 row heads, but then they're only doing 14 by the time you get the male rows out of there. So yeah, you can see what a wonderful job these Capello corn heads do. I mean, they just shave that right off there. I mean, that is a solid job. And seed corn's not doing bad either. You can see it. So they harvest this dry, they harvest it greener like this, they harvest it yellower. It just depends on what the grower wants for the seed. It just depends how they harvest it. That's how they determine that. So that's pretty neat as well. We'll let you guys see one more pass here. This is like a mile through the field here, so it's a pretty big pass. I'll walk down here and film one more. Absolutely massive fields out here. Beautiful country. I am ready for the early fall, Michael. I've appreciated it the past few weeks of August here. Been really nice. Feels like late September outside right now. Beautiful evening. And the beans are liking that as well. Beans are turning. They're looking pretty yellow. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see some beans going into next week, into the following week. Pretty yellow. Fall is my favorite time of year as well. We'll get up on the hill down here. Here comes the tractor up over there. New Holland T8 Genesis. Big tractor. Oh, you can see the, wow, it dug in there, holy cow. Oh, that was probably the male row. Yeah, that was That's not the seed corn picker. That was when they took out the male rows. Because that's always right in the middle of storm season when they have to do that. It's kind of a toss up there. So they come in and they plant the female row, and then they plant the male row after that. If you guys missed my little speech at the beginning, and then they plant the male row after the female row, like a week or two after, I think. Maybe not even that long. And then after that, they come through and they detassel it, and then they destroy the male rows, and then they harvest it. So that's what we're at right now. I need to put together a video of the whole growing cycle for this and explain it better. But yeah, let's see. We'll see the picker make another pass here. Oh, I guess you guys can't see him as well as I can. He's down there. Getting my exercise in today. Here he comes. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that's where we're going to end today's stream. Thank you for watching.